What's up? Smoking this cigar is good. The patio furniture is still damp, but it is going to be another nice day today. This is Saturday, February 3rd, and it's just hard to believe that 2 weeks ago we was under like 6 to 8 inches of snow and everything. And the craziest thing of all is Monday I fucking busted my tire on a pothole, and I was like, God damn it. But anyway, all that's over is in the past. What I would like to talk about today is we're aging, whether we want to or not. A lot of us forget that when we were in our teens and 20s, that we're not going to always be strong and vibrant and stuff. That if we live to see, we're going to reach 30, 40, and 50, and 60, maybe 70. And we're not going to be as young and vibrant and move quickly unless we take care of ourselves. We are eating the correct diet, and we are taking the correct vitamins and getting the minerals that we need. All the drinking and the drugs is breaking your body down. It is a fact. I had a classmate I saw the other day. I could not believe it. He is a year younger than me, and he looked 30 years older than me. And I was just taken off my feet. But I knew he was a known drug addict. So it was like, damn, them drugs would do a number on you. But with people in their younger years do people wrong, especially somebody older, they talk to them crazy, do them wrong or whatnot, they fail to realize that one day they're going to be that age.
Message.
And as they say about karma, what goes around comes around. Someone could do that same thing to you. It was just like a person I knew back in when I was in Mississippi. She used to mess around with married men, and when the wife found out and confronted her, she used to beat the shit out these women. I mean, it wasn't nothing for her to beat the hell out of a man's wife. And I mean, she was like 18, 17, 18, 19. And the woman's like 45, 50, and whatnot at that time. And yeah, she would beat the shit out of them women. I felt bad for them women. I was like, man, just divorce your husband and let them be together. But now she's in her 50s. I don't know what's going on in her life or what she have to go through, but I'm just wondering, is her husband cheating on her with a younger chick? That's a good question. But that I don't know. And I'm not trying to dig in. But I'm just making a point. Um, I knew a guy when he was 15, he was knocking out grown men, 30-year-old men. So now he's at the age, I think he might be in his 40s now. He's at the age now that a 15-year-old can knock him out. Like, do he still have that stamina when he had when he was young? Probably
Nope.
not. Getting married, got kids, eating, working, going home. Probably not. Most of the people that out there having kids and stuff just get fat. I think that's what happened to him. He got fat. So we got to realize that when you do somebody dirty or you just a nasty person to people, especially if that person is older than you and you're very young, you got to remember that you will become that person age one day if you don't do anything stupid and unalive yourself. You will become that person age, and you will not have that same stamina that you had when you was 19 and 20 years of age. Now, talk about myself. I remember when I was 15 and stuff, I was strong as an ox. You hear me? I used to can run up hills and do this and that. I'm in my late 40s. So now I got to deal with the sciatica nerve issue, the weight gain, the damn knees acting a fool, my shoulders hurting sometimes. So I didn't go through all that when I was younger. I didn't even think I would have these issues when I was younger because I did not know what I would be or where I would be in my mid 40s. Now I have to look at it like this: how would I be in my 60s or 70s? Would I get around better? Would I be on a walker? I don't know. I do not know. But what I do know is I have not drunk a soda in 24 years, and I eat a lot of fruit and stuff. I try to stay away from a lot of fried foods. I really do. And I incorporate a lot of fruits and vegetables and water in my diet. I just got to find the right vitamins and minerals to take, to seal the deal. But I do use castor oil. And yeah, that's pretty much it right there. So, people, stop thinking that you are invincible. Stop thinking that there's no way that you would be slowed down or things would happen to you. It can. It can. A lot of these people that was once players and shit, players from the Himalayas, is out here on canes and shit. People out there diabetic and lost their leg in a wheelchair. Most of these people are in nursing homes and shit. But you look back 30 years ago, they was the biggest players out there in the streets. They never imagined that their life would have took a turn like that. Because if they imagined that their life took a turn, would have taken a turn like that, they would have changed things back then. Because we got to realize that we are aging. And people don't think about, how would I be 20 years from now? How would I be 30 years from now? Would I be okay with, some people have cancer and pass away. Like I had a cousin who had cancer. I didn't know he had it. Well, two of them, as a matter of fact, and they passed away, and I was shocked. So you just never know what could happen 20 to 30 years from now. We're all going to age. We're all going to slow down. And there's some that's out there, like this little old lady I know, bless her heart, she's 76, no, 77. And she is getting around very, very well. Very well. She took care of herself. So you just never know what your life gonna be like if you're not taking care of yourself. I'm just very grateful that I wasn't using drugs. I did drink a lot of alcohol. I'm not gonna say really alcohol, but I drank a lot of beer. I never got sloppy drunk or whatever, but I shouldn't have been drinking. So really now I barely drink. I barely drink anything. The most that I would drink is wine. That's how much I have stopped a lot of stuff. Um, I don't do drugs. I don't do recreational drugs. Nowadays, man, they put fentanyl and stuff, and it's unaliving a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people to the point to where you be like, you know what? I'm gonna go to rehab. I'm not taking these drugs. Fuck this shit. So just remember that we all gonna age. We all are going to go through that thing of life. We just gotta realize that you can't do people dirty, say things to them, beat them up or whatever, and think that your day is not going to come, because it is. Your day will come, and somebody gonna beat your ass. Somebody gonna cuss your ass out. You know what I'm saying? So, this is really for younger people who is like teenager all the way up to like 30. Yeah, you got the spunk, you doing well, that's great. But what happens when you get in your 40s? That's when things start really changing. As far as you start gaining weight, you start having back issues if you're a bus driver or whatnot, sciatica nerve issues. You may start having arthritis problems. Uh, if you're not really taking care of yourself well, doing all this hard drinking and stuff, and eating all this crazy foods, you can become diabetic. You got to look at all that stuff. You got to look at all that. Like, yeah, that could happen to me, but we got to stop thinking that, oh, I'm invincible. It'll never happen to me. It's been people that I haven't seen in like 10 years or so. And when I seen them again, they was on a damn walker.
Whoa.
And I just shook my head like, what the fuck? And I'm thinking about myself and I'm like, I got to get myself in order because that could be me. Am I treating people right? Will somebody be there to help me if I can't help myself? See, I was there for my great grandmother. On up till she got sick, I was there. The days I didn't have to work, it was on the weekend, I was there with her because that's how much I loved her. She took care of me even when my mama didn't want to.
She didn't.
She took care of me, and it was just everything in the world for me to take care of her, just to be there for her, spend the night with her, not let her be alone. So when you love somebody, they will love you back. That's on everything. But you guys, we will age. I just want you to know that, unless there's some technology out there that will take your consciousness or whatever or prevent you from aging. But this body will age, like it or not. But a lot of people do not want to age. I see a lot of people that's, in their 50s or whatever, trying to act like they was 25, dressing like they 25 and stuff. Like, honey, you already been 25 years of age once. Let it go. Let it go. And I wish that a lot of people can accept that you're going to age. Things are going to sag. You're not going to look that fine, beautiful, young, vibrant person anymore. You're going to have some wrinkles and some folds, unless you take care of yourself by eating healthy, taking the proper minerals and vitamins, um, not doing all that drinking and drugs and stuff, because that shit will age the shit out of you.